What is up, guys? Back with another video, and it's a Monday, so that means there's going to be mock drafts. Remember, there's Mondays and Fridays when I do the mock drafts. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We got a 12-team PPR. We are at the 8th spot today, and I'm kind of disappointed because there's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out of 12. So only half the people are in. Everyone else is out, which kind of sucks, but it will make the draft go a little bit faster after the first round. The first round is going to take forever, but after the first round, we will be flowing right through this. So I'm liking that. So let's get right into it. PPR a little bit different than a regular standard, but I'll walk you guys through it if you guys are in a PPR league. Personally, myself, I'm in a half-point PPR league, which is in between standard and PPR. So we'll see what we got here. Antonio Brown, yes, number one. He is gonna go number one. He should go number one. If I like Odell Beckham Jr. in a PPR, Julio Jones in a PPR, uh, DeAndre Hopkins in a PPR, David Johnson in a PPR. I don't like Peterson in a PPR just because he doesn't catch out of the backfield ever. Like he had what 220, or it doesn't show, but he's projected 222. I mean that's nothing. If you look at David Johnson, 520. I mean I would like that a lot better than 222. But if you can get Peterson at 8, I mean take Peterson. That's not even a question. Um, but guys to stick out for, we'll talk about them more once they get in there. But guys like Jarvis Landry, Julian Edelman, I'm trying to think. Really late in the draft, Charles Sims, Theo Riddick. I'm trying to think. We'll get to that point once I see their name and everything. It'll be a lot easier. AJ Green's gonna be good for PPR. Lamar Miller might be nice for PPR. Not top of the line, but he might be nice. Allen Robinson for sure. B. Marsh might be a good. Jordy Nelson if he stays healthy. Alshon Jeffrey for sure. Mike Evans for sure. So we'll go through this list. Like I said, it's going to take forever this first round. But after that, we'll start getting flowing. So right now, we're probably looking at David Johnson or DeAndre Hopkins, whatever one falls to me. I would prefer DeAndre Hopkins just due to his catching ability and how many receptions he's going to get, especially with this new quarterback in Brock Osweiler. I just want to take a minute and say that I appreciate you guys dropping a like on those last videos I've made and even watching them in the first place. I'm trying to get my account out there and trying to help out the people as much as possible. That's my main goal, getting ready for the draft. And some people leave comments down below, and I really appreciate that because if they have questions, I can help them out. If they want to go into my Instagram page, which is Fantasy Football Expert 16, no spaces or anything, so check that out. Fantasy Football Expert 16. Go ahead and look at that because that's got great resources on it too. So I really appreciate you guys sticking along, and if you guys still want to stick along and ride this way all the way until week 1, and then I'm still going to be pumping out videos once the season's all underway and everything just to help you out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button just to stay along and like these videos if you do like them, truly like them. So DeAndre Hopkins fell to us. Super pumped about that. Let's go. DeAndre Hopkins on our team. Super stoked about that. What I do like about this is they do update their points because it's a PPR. So I saw DeAndre Hopkins was at 300 points, which is crazy because I usually see him at like 2 somethings. But yep, that's awesome. So we're at 17th. We're looking around Jordy Nelson. I'd be stoked with Jordy Nelson, Brandon Marshall. Yeah, so somewhere around there, we should be able to get a good wide receiver. But yeah, getting back to it just a little bit, I need to talk to you guys about this. Yeah, I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. There's a lot of fantasy football accounts out there that I have looked at and watched videos on, and don't get me wrong, some of them are fantastic and they have the correct content, but most of the majority of them are just trying to get views, and trying to, some of them try to make money off it, and that's not me. Right now I'm not making any money off it. If you guys tell, I don't have any ads or anything, so there's no point. I just want to help you guys out. And some of them are just giving you false information, and well, not false information, but just wrong thoughts. Like, I mean, they could be totally right. Like, some of them say Devonta Freeman's going to be top 2 running back. Like, I just don't see it. And just other things. I just want to give you guys the best updated quality stuff and everything like that. So, if you guys are sticking along, really appreciate you guys. And trust me, you guys are going to be top in your fantasy league this year. And as soon as the season goes along and everything, I want you guys to comment on my Instagram, comment on this video or any videos. Tell me how you guys are doing. Hey, I won this week. Thank you. Or hey, I'm 5-0 or something like that. Because if I see that, I'm gonna be like, yes, I helped that guy out a lot and he's doing well. So that's awesome. So let's just get back into this mock draft. Jordy Nelson's looking like the favorite right now for me, at least. Thing is, Brandon Marshall might be good, but in a PPR, Eric Decker does get a lot of catches there. Another guy I'm looking at for PPR is Alshon Jeffrey, Mike Evans, but I'm looking at Jeffrey more. He goes there. Smart pick because Jeffrey's going to get a lot of points. Ooh, right now, I'd probably be looking at Marshall and then Nelson. I'm not looking Gronk. I don't care if he falls to me. Bell, no. I mean, I'd love Bell, but I can't take him. Or at least right now. I mean, well, he's not going any farther, but yeah, Bell, I can go out and get someone that's playing all games. Even though Bell's one of my favorite running backs. I'm probably going to go Marshall. I mean, he had 95 catches last year. Or that's his projected. He has 95 catches projection. That's a ton. They project Mike Evans to get 80 catches. Don't see it. There's no one else on that team who can catch. Really, I mean, nothing. Austin Seferian-Jenkins for a tight end. He's not very good. Vincent Jackson's old now. He's not doing anything. I mean, I just don't see it. I think he's going to get tons of more catches. Love Sammy Watkins in a PPR this year, if he stays healthy. I'm just going to go through this list. Mike Evans, yes. Charles, yes. Shady McCoy, yes. Brandon Cooks, yes. Forgot about Brandon Cooks. Love Brandon Cooks this year. Mari Cooper for PPR, yes. More of a standard league player, but PPR he could be solid. We're flying through this, man. We're at 8 minutes, and we're flying. Most of my other mock drafts have been like 33 minutes and something, so we'll see how this one goes. PPR 12, but with all these auto picks, I expect, man, dude, I can't talk today. I don't know what it is. I expect it to be a lot better and quicker. And you guys, I know all you guys are like quicker mock drafts just because you don't want to spend 33 minutes sitting down watching a mock draft. Some do. I mean, some of you do. So you guys are doing homework or something. Put on a mock draft. It's awesome. DT, no, I don't like DT at all this year. Maybe a little bit, but not really. Even though he just went. Jonathan Stewart, hate him this year. Carlos Hyde, love him, but PPR. Ooh, man. CJ Anderson, no. For PPR, TY, Julian Edelman. I think I can get these guys over here. Carlos Hyde. I love Carlos Hyde, guys, and he's been doing really good. He's been killing it in training camp. That's what I've been reading. The guys I've been watching and been killing it in training camp have been Todd Gurley, or the ones I've at least heard of and seen. Todd Gurley, Mark Ingram, Carlos Hyde, and I thought there was one more. I can't remember, but yeah, but they've been all killing it. I don't like Jonathan Stewart at all this year. CJ Anderson could be interesting, but not as much. Cam the man, no. I don't take quarterbacks this early. You guys all know that. Jay Stewart off the board. Dion Lewis could be interesting too. But, I mean, Jarvis Landry is who I would want. If Jarvis falls to me, I'd pick Jarvis over Julian Edelman too. Jarvis. He's such a good PPR player, guys. If you can pick up Jarvis Landry, man, oh man, that would be my wide receiver 3, Jarvis Landry. That is solid. Wide receiver 3, Jarvis Landry, solid. I'm really liking my team so far for a PPR league. Hopkins, Brandon Marshall. I think DeAndre Hopkins is the most underrated wide receiver in the league because he's not a big name player that like Odell Beckham Jr. Everyone knows about him, but or even Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, all people know about him. But DeAndre Hopkins is like fallen below the radar. Not many people are huge on him, just because I don't know. He put up great numbers last year, and he's just not one of the well known. I mean, Dez is well known more than him. I mean, I don't know. I really like Hopkins this year, especially in PPR. C.J. Anderson. Ah, dang it. Jarvis went off the board. Ugh. All right, if Edelman's still there, I'll pick Edelman in a PPR. Dang. Oh my gosh, these guys are smart. Those are real players drafting too, aren't they? Or was that auto pick? I have no clue. Decker is good. He could get a lot of catches potentially. We're gonna be up here. Doug Baldwin, nah. Jeremy Maclin might be good. I'm gonna go Eric Decker. Ooh. Eric Decker. He's just more reliable. I don't care that Brandon Marshall is the better. I have both Jets wide receivers. I didn't even notice that. Oh my. I'll be watching the Jets a lot this year, guys. I could be turning. Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't even like the Jets that much. But yeah, Decker is just really reliable. He's been good his whole career, pretty much, and he catches tons of touchdowns. He's gonna get a bunch of targets, and I don't care that Marshall's on that team. Fitzpatrick throws it around a ton. Their running game, you never know with Forte and Powell. Yeah. So let's just go through this. Randall Cobb could be good in a PPR too. Golden Tate, I would take all day long if I was Team 3 here. Like, it's not even close. Especially with Eric Ebron out for the year now. Golden Tate, there's only like 2 guys left on that team. Tate and Marvin Jones, which you guys know Marvin Jones, I'm huge on this year. If you guys have not seen my sleepers video, which is my last video, check it out because some good stuff on that. Real good stuff. Oh, and there's people that have been really talking about Devontae Parker. He was one of my sleepers, and people are saying that he's getting drafted way too high, and I do agree with that. 53 for a sleeper is a little bit high, but I'm saying if you can get him in the 6th round, then you could easily get him. Depends what league you're in. If you're in a 12 team, 6th round value would be great for Parker. If you're in a 10 team, 7th round, and if you're in an 8 team, 8 or 9. Most likely 8, but just goes up. I'm gonna be up next. I'm not gonna take Parker. Larry Fitz, no. Even though he's gonna get a ton of receptions, just don't see it. Man, this is tough. I'm looking at the running backs too, and there's not much. Should I go with the old Fitzy? I'm from Arizona. I'm in Arizona right now too. Alright, I'm gonna go Fitzy. I live in Arizona, so I know a lot about Fitz, even though I'm not a Cardinals fan. I love Fitz. He's still reliable. Palmer loves him. He's his favorite wide receiver. And he's he's a slot guy now. He's gonna catch a lot of passes. And PPR, I'll take Fitz all day long. Standard, I'd think about a little more someone else, but Larry Fitzgerald in a PPR, I'll take it. all day long in the 6th round, 7th round, whatever it was, 5th round. Well, I'll take it all day long. I do need to start looking, see what Melvin Gordon or Matt Jones. Matt Jones is a pretty good receiver. Duke Johnson might be good too for PPR. Melvin Gordon. A lot of people disagree on that. I know a ton of you are going to disagree on that. But I could care less because here's why. Melvin Gordon had a horrible year last year in his rookie season. Melvin Gordon, I think, is going to have a bounce back year because I just feel like Melvin Gordon is due for something. And with that offensive line improving, and Ryan Matthews is not there anymore, they're not having a clump in running backs. He's the main guy there. Danny Woodhead does not run the football basically at all. He's a wide receiver basically that's a running back. So Melvin Gordon's like the only guy there, and I think he's due for a year. If he stays healthy, I think he can have a great potential year, and it could be steal the draft. So why not take that in mock drafts and see how your team shapes out after that? This is why mock drafts here. They practice. You can see what will pan out. But Melvin Gordon, I'm taking a shot at him. I love him this year. And Hyde, look at those two running backs right there. I'm high on, and I think they're going to do great. Both second year. I think Hyde's a second year running back, so I love that. Allen Hurns, not for PPR, but he's still going to be good. Marvin Jones, here's my man. Marvin Jones. Love Marvin Jones. Picking Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones is getting a ton of targets because he's the second guy there. That's it. Stafford needs a security blanket. That's going to be him because Eric Ebron's gone. He was a security blanket. Not anymore. Feel I'm talking all weird. Bench players. Crucial. Blake Bortles off the board? Really? In the 8th round, Blake Bortles is off the board. Okay. Josh Gordon, Kevin White, Fleener. I love Fleener, but this is a little bit too early for that. Kind of do need to be looking at running backs, though. Yeah, but that's the problem. Okay. We'll keep an eye on him, but not right now. We'll keep an eye on him. Let's go back to wide receivers. Willie Snead. I'm gonna pick Willie Snead with this pick. I like Willie Snead with the number 2 wideout spot in New Orleans just because Breeze throws it around a lot, and we all know that, and he racks a ton of yards up and everything. And Willie Snead, he's a second-year guy now, or at least on the Saints, and I think he's due to have a really great year. He had a mediocre to good year last year. I mean, look at his stats. He had 984 yards, 3 touchdowns. He could improve on the touchdowns, but I think he could. I don't think he's going to get 4 touchdowns this year. I think he's going to get a little more than that. But he could potentially have a great year next year or this year. Look at how many auto picks are. Boom, 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 boom. Ready? Boom, 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 boom. I've also been requested to check out a site called fantasyfootballcalculator.com. They have mock drafts in there. I've checked it out. I've done a couple on there, and I do like that system because everyone's basically in, and they draft pretty good. I mean, they're pretty smart on that. So I like that. If you guys do want to see that, you want to see a fantasyfootballcalculator.com mock draft, go ahead and leave it down below. Just say I want to see Fantasy Football Calculator instead of ESPN. Then I'll flip it over and just check it out, see if you guys like that instead of ESPN. It goes with any other site, with Yahoo or whatever. Just tell me what you guys want, and I'll put it up for you. But right now, I'm gonna be sticking at ESPN, unless you guys want it changed. We are up next. Corey Coleman might be good. The Cleveland wide receiver. I'm going to go Corey Coleman. You bet. He has so much potential. So much potential. I don't care that RG3's has quarterback that he just got named today, the Cleveland Browns starting quarterback, but I think he could have a great year. He's pretty good. He's very good. We got plenty. I know it may not look like plenty. I'll take Kirk Cousins all day long. I'll take Derek Carr all day long. I'll take Stafford all day long. Jameis. Fitzpatrick all day long. Why are they projecting him 23 touchdowns? That's the number that Decker and Brandon Marshall are going to get together, in my opinion. I'm going to go Charles Sims with this pick. Dang it, Theo Riddick got taken 2 picks before me. Love Theo Riddick in a PPR league. Charles Sims is also good too. About time we got a running back though. Look how many. Shoot. With his next pick, I'm probably going to pick a quarterback. I could even wait on a quarterback. I just want to see what else is on there. Devontae Booker? Is he the number 2 there? Man, there's nothing for wide receiver. CJ Procise. I think he can be good. Jerick McKinnon. Decent PPR bench player. Oh, shoot. Darren Sproles. Didn't see him there. Put him up there. I'll pick CJ Procise. Actually, we'll pick Darius Sproles. I like Darren Sproles more. He's been around the league a long time. Come on, dude. I'm sorry that I'm not like really talking a lot in this one. I just we're trying to focus on the draft. You know, I've already said Cardinals defense already. Here's Darren Sproles. I'm just trying to think about stuff and everything like that. So I'm gonna try to talk more now. I'll make it more interesting. I knew the last mock draft you guys liked because I was more talkative in that one, and I think you guys liked that a lot more. So I'll start it right now. Let's get talkative because we have a pretty good team. Look at that bench player or that bench. Love the bench right there. Let's take a look at the QBs. Tony Romo, Marcus Mariota, Oh yeah, I'm taking Fitzpatrick. I could care less what everyone says. I have both. Yeah. I have both the Jets or wide receivers. I'm going all day on that. That's massive points. Boom, boom, and boom. I think Fitzpatrick's gonna have a great year. Well, not a great year, but a decent year. I think he can match what he had last year. Look at those. Look at that. That's fine for fantasy QB. I'll take that all day long. Especially with those wide receivers he's pairing up with. So Jerick McKinnon. I'll take him if he's still available. Yeah, I don't think he will be. So let's take a look at someone else. Oh yeah, I do got to be looking at tight end now. Ooh, Jalen Strong. Might be good. Tight end. Zach Miller, Martellus Bennett, Eric Ebron's out for the year. Zach Miller. Gonna get tons of targets. I'll pick Zach Miller. Jason Witten might not be bad either. He gets a lot of targets on the team too. Roma security blanket. Alright, we'll pick Zach Miller with this pick. Zach Miller is like the second best receiving option on that team besides Jeffrey. We don't know about Kevin White yet, what he's going to do, so we'll see. Is it really Tom? Okay. Paul Perkins. Smallwood. We need one more bench player. Probably a wide receiver. Jalen Strong's still there. I'll take Jalen Strong all day long. He could potentially be the number 2 on that team in the season. Mohamed Sanu might be decent too. He might be really good because no more Roddy White and just Julio Jones there, and Matt Ryan slings all around. We all know that. So I'm liking a lot of these number twos. Willie Snead, Marvin Jones, um, those players like that. Strong, Sanu, because they can get a lot of targets because if they're focusing all on one guy like Julio Jones or Hopkins or whatever, they're gonna get tons of targets, and I like it. I like these number twos late in drafts. Big potential. Mohamed Sanu has big potential, but it's Jalen Strong still on the board, so let's pick Jalen Strong because he's different and I like it. All right, defense. Hopefully the Vikings defense is still out there. I wouldn't be wrong with the Rams defense. They have like one of the best lines, or front seven even in the NFL, if not the best. Yeah, I have to wait so long for this one. I just got a line of auto picks. This Team 5 guy is taking forever. Yep, this one's going to be a shorter video. We're at 26 minutes right now. I'm looking at, and we are basically done. In 27 minutes, we will be done. So, awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Vikings defense, you're going to stay out there for me, right? Vikings defense is great. I mean, I don't know why they're going so late. I think they're having a great year. Their defense is really, really good. Come on. Team 5 guy annoys me. Takes forever. There we go. Vikings defense, we got a pick and a kicker basically. I'll go Chris Boswell. They scored a ton of points there. In Pittsburgh. By the way, this Roberto Aguayo guy from Florida State, he's really good. He might be one of the best kickers in the future. He's super good, super accurate, has a leg and a half. He's good. Tampa Bay got him in like the early rounds too in the draft. I was like, why are you picking a kicker that early? Well, I guess you see his leg, that's why. He could help you out in late game situations. Alright, come on. Get people going here. Just trying to pick my last pick. And that will put a cap on it. Look at that team on the right. That is my PPR team. Fitzpatrick, Hyde, Gordon, Hopkins, Marshall, Miller, Decker, Vikings defense, Boswell as my kicker, and my bench consists of Fitzgerald, Jones, Snead, Corey Coleman, Sims, Sproles, and Jalen Strong. All high potential guys. I love my high potential bench. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is a little bit of a shorter mock draft, which I'm sure you guys like. If you guys do and want to switch to a different site for mock drafts, please leave it down in the comment section, whatever you want to say. I can't talk today. I probably should go eat something because I can't talk, or whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like, please hit that like button down below. I can't talk. So let's end this video right now. Hit that subscribe button if you guys all want to stick around and get some fantasy football advice from me. I got tons and tons of stuff coming out for you. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.